California's revolutionary Proposition 19, which the gentleman was just talking about, that's the statewide initiative in the Golden State that would legalize the use of small quantities of marijuana by adults for any reason whatsoever, is apparently gaining traction among likely voters. According to a new survey from Public Policy Polling, support for the measure is now running 52% to 36%. It was the flip of that a month ago. But wait a second, bearing in mind what's happening in Arizona with this immigration business, doesn't federal law trump state law? And since it's still a federal crime, won't users of marijuana still be subject to federal prosecution? Yes, theoretically, but not according to the signals issuing from the White House, where, for example, patients in veterans hospitals are now able to smoke dope in the 14 states where medical marijuana is already legal. Which brings me to the point. Reefer madness, ladies and gentlemen, is fast becoming as obsolete as alcohol prohibition. But is that a good thing? Depends on who you ask, of course. But you recognize Eric Braeden, longtime star of The Young and the Restless. Eric joins us tonight from Los Angeles. Thanks, mate. Nice to see you. So where do you stand on this controversial proposition?
Legalize the damn thing, Geraldo.
And tell me why you say that, Eric.
And get some taxes. We badly need taxes. When you go to Amsterdam, for example, you go to where the stoners hang out in Amsterdam, you almost never see a fight break out. If you go to the bars in England or Scotland or Germany, fights break out all the time. In other words, alcohol induces violent behavior. I've never known a stoner or a pothead to want to start a fight.
Or go to a bank and say, give me your money, I got the munchies. But Eric, what about what I know Kimberly Guilfoyle's here and many others, not quite a majority, but many others in California and elsewhere who believe it will lead to an increase in use among youngsters. If you could steal your dad's scotch, you could steal your dad's pot, that it will lead to highway fatalities and all the other sad side effects of any kind of intoxication.
To be honest with you, what is preventing them from getting it now? In other words, the ubiquity of pot in California or anywhere in America is extraordinary.
Well,
we have 60
I agree with
million, listen to this. We have 60 million people come into the United States every year on 675,000 airplanes. We have 317 million people cross the borders from Canada and Mexico every year. 115 million vehicles cross the borders on both sides. How the hell are we going to stop the traffic of pot coming in and out of America? We should tax the bloody thing. We need the revenue badly. We have to subject it to rigid studies, as far as I'm concerned. Some of them have already been conducted. They have found very little deleterious about pot. And if, for example, someone is found driving a car under the influence, you treat him as you would treat someone under the influence of alcohol. Very simple.
Well said, Eric Braeden. Thank you very much.